going on, y'all? Today on MeatCranium barbecue and review, making pork belly. I'll make it two different ways. I right now have this pork belly sitting on top of the Okj Bronco. It's nice flat surface, just put the coals in there. So I'm gonna get this cut up into half. Half is gonna be pork belly burnt ends. The other one's gonna be a roast that I'm gonna smoke, and then I'm going to finish off in the Big Easy oilless turkey fryer, which is also a CHARBROIL product, which are actually my two favorite CHARBROIL products are the Oklahoma Joe's and the Big Easy. Let's get started. This thing is going to be amaze-tastic, if that's even a word. I don't know. Is it? Amaze-tastic? It is now. Since I have a lot of the briquettes, I'm using briquettes today. I found that I had a bag of some apple wood, and this is kind of like the chips from the bottom. I got a chunk right there, and I got another chunk like over here, but that's about it. I took some of the charcoals in the middle here, put them in here. About to light them up with the barbecue jug and chimney of insanity with the fan right there. I'm gonna get them in and get these into the Bronco. So this right here already had the skin removed. So what I'm gonna do is, this is the thicker end, this is gonna be the roast. I'm just gonna cut this right in half. I'll show you about right there. All right, that's gonna be the roast. Now with the roast, I'm going to just kind of score it. It's nice and cold, so this fat cuts easy. I also got a nice sharp knife too. The pork belly burnt end, just gonna cut into about, see this about 2 inches right there from this knuckle, from this tip to here. That's what I measure steaks by. I already measured my finger. So from the tip of my finger to right here is 2 inches. So I'm gonna go just about 1.5 inches. So go about right there. I'm gonna cut these a little big because they will shrink while they're cooking. Now, rub I'm using is going to be some It's Incredible. Then I'm going to be topping that off with some Dizzy Pig Tsunami Spin. This is for poultry and seafood, but it's got a lot of spices in there that I really like. So you see the spices? There you go. All right, so let's get some It's Incredible on there first. All right, so the reason I'm kind of doing this is because, you know, like with a regular brisket, you have burn ends, but no one really ever puts the burn ends with a flat, kind of like you do with a brisket. So this is going to be sliced pork belly like you would a brisket. It's also going to be the pork belly burn ends like you would a brisket. That's why I'm doing this. I'm gonna take this cutting board off. I'm gonna set it to the side. I'm gonna get this smoker opened up. I'm gonna put the pork belly burnt ends. I'm gonna put those on a rack, and then the roast. I'm gonna put a couple hooks in it. I'm gonna hang it up. Hopefully it's all gonna work. I think it will. First time doing this with Okj Bronco. All right, so I forgot to put the meat diffuser plate in. This rack in there. So I'm gonna close the lid. I'm gonna come back in about 2 hours and assess everything. This should be about a total of about 4-hour cook. All right, y'all, this is about 45 minutes later. I am an idiot. I know, some of y'all are saying, yes, we already know that, and to you, thank you so much for that, I guess. Look, when I put the coals in, I didn't open the dampers wide open so all the air can come in there and bring them temperatures up. I shut the flue down on the intake, then the outtake I had it wide open. Well, I've only been averaging for the last 45 minutes, only about 145 degrees. But right now I'm averaging 167. The temp's starting to come back up. I open up both the dampers wide open, so it's gonna be probably a little bit longer than 4 hours. Just kind of a pointer there. That was a rookie mistake. I should have known that. All right, y'all, it's super windy out here. But anyhow, a leaf blower works really good to get the temperatures up into that intake valve. Yeah, I went there. I did that, a leaf blower. So right now I'm averaging temps between 275 and 300, exactly where I want to be. So I'm good with that. All right, y'all, it's been just a little over 2 hours. Let's see what we got. So we're looking like, woohoo, yeah, baby. I'm talking about, let's go over here. It's looking pretty nice. Zoom in. Nice dark chunks. Still need a little bit longer to go because they are pretty big. But the internal temperature of the roast right here that I'm making is about a 147, but I'm gonna let it keep going. Yeah, these could definitely go about another half hour, 45 minutes. I'm gonna pull them off, I'm gonna put them in a pan. All right, so it's been about 3 hours, 15 minutes. Gonna pull those off and we're gonna put them in a tray. Now, I don't do things like everybody else. I'm gonna put a little bit of pineapple juice on the bottom. It's gonna help loosen up that meat. A little bit of pineapple juice. There on the bottom, it's probably about a cup. They're already getting pretty soft. All right, next step in this process, so we got the pineapple juice down here. Like everybody else, I do like to do some brown sugar on them. Chinese Five Spice. In case y'all think I'm crazy, check out what's in Chinese Five Spice, which is perfect for pork. You got cinnamon, anise, fennel, licorice root, and ginger. That's perfect for pork. If y'all haven't used Chinese Five Spice for pork, I highly recommend it. All right, so I'm about to get the pork belly burnt ends back on, and right here I have Big Easy going, right here. That's where that roast is gonna go, that I'm fixing to put in. So I'm about to put that roast in, I'm gonna hook it up, I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna be using the A-frame from my barrel house cooker. I'm gonna be using that to hang that pork belly inside there, that roast. And a little bit of ingenuity here. There we go. Put the lid on. It's gonna help crisp up that skin. It's gonna keep it in there for probably about an hour. My goal is to get that skin really, really crispy. Now that it's smoked, it has enough smoke on there. Now it's time to crisp up that skin. There we go. Close the lid. We're gonna revisit all this in an hour. So I forgot something pretty important. I forgot the butter. So I'm about to put the butter on. So this here is some Amish roll butter. I like this stuff, pretty good. Now I can wrap it up and put it in there. There we go. All right, so I went ahead and I readjusted the hooks so it was more in the center. Now that I had a little bit of extra time, this is how I got it set up. I had put a hook here and I put a hook here. So now this is hanging in the inside. And the H-frame is pretty well balanced onto the Big Easy. You should smell this thing. It smells so freaking good. Oh my Lord. This is gonna be so good. All right, y'all, it's been an hour. All right, let's check this out. Oh yeah, that's pretty right there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna transfer them over to, we're gonna glaze them with some barbecue sauce. See how tender these are. Oh, those are like butter. Get some barbecue sauce on here. Let them glaze up a little bit more. They're gonna be done. I'm gonna be using my whiskey and maple syrup barbecue sauce. This is my last bottle of it. It's nice and sweet. Now I'm gonna take these and put them back on the pit for about 15 more minutes. Okay, so ran into a little bit of a problem. Well, I have inside the Big Easy, the pilot light went out. It's really windy out here, so I had to get my my kettle lid over there and kind of lean it up there to protect the fire from going out. However, it looks really, really, really good. The internal temperature got to about 200, and after it shut off, it started going down in internal temp, but that's what it looks like right now. Check that bad boy out. Skin to get nice and crispy. I'm gonna give that about 15-20 minutes. Everything should be done about the same time. About 10 minutes in, just gonna stir these things around, and finally just gonna hit them lightly with some more tsunami spin. by Dizzy Pig. Lightly coat them. 5-10 more minutes, they're done. Okay, just hit an internal temperature of 210. This is done. Alright, let's try one of these bad boys here. Here's pork belly burnout. Literally like heaven. It just breaks apart in the mouth. That is some good stuff. Now let's try, I might try the roast, the sliced roast with that chutney sauce on there. Here it goes. That is food heaven right there. I don't care who you are. That chutney goes perfectly with that sliced pork. Ending work's coming up. Try to find that on YouTube. It ain't gonna happen. Hey, look, next time y'all if you get like a full pork belly, try this recipe. Do the slices. So you know, a brisket, you get the slices from the flat, and from the point, you get the burnt ends. Well, I did the same thing here, but I did it with a pork belly. That skin ended up crisping up real good. I had a couple of challenges. My pilot light went off on the Big Easy and forgot to open up the flues when I first started the Okj Bronco. But the Okj Bronco after that performed perfectly. I really like the smoker a lot. Is it my favorite one yet? I don't know. It's still to be determined. This is only my second cook on it. But so far, so good. The burn ends are sweet. They fall apart. They just disintegrate. They are absolutely phenomenal. That chutney sauce. Oh, by the way, that chutney recipe, I got it right here in iCard. There you go. Just go check that out, and I'll link that to. Also put a link down below in the description for that chutney, pineapple chutney recipe that I made yesterday as well. I don't know what else to say. Anyhow, like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next week. Ciao.